The way you frame the English, look as if we have trouble. But there's no trouble at all. There's nothing to beat our chest or even say or panic about.
Yes,
when you look at the book of Genesis 26 from verse 1 to 5, only the famine that happened, the starvation, that happened the time of Abraham has happened again. In the time of Isaac, his son. So automatically, and when you go down, the Lord warned Isaac. He said, Isaac, you're a special one. You don't need to go to Egypt like your father. Because your father ran to Egypt and spent 430 years. So for the 430 years, I am the one that went there that brought him back. So for your own issue, go and start irrigation farming. All the whole world that they have blocked for your father's sake, go there and remove them and start doing irrigation farming. Then when you look at the Bible again, in the book of 2 Kings 7, from verse 1 to 10, he said there was a terrible famine in the land to the extent that people had started killing their children to what? To make some food and some money out of it.
Jesus Christ.
So it was then the king summoned Elisha. He said, Elisha, come. This woman, they ran to the palace now that for the past 3 months, they'll be going around killing their children. They will share the meat and eat some delicious food through human flesh. So, oh my God. So if we are to continue with your clock, we need to talk to the prophet. We want them to find out the mind of the Almighty about this. And when they brought the matter before the king said, the prophet said, you know what? All what you said was properly right. But no problem. The end has come to it. By this time tomorrow, a bag of rice will be 500 naira. A bread will be 2 naira. But the second in command, the just informer of Subadus, a tattoo, said, it cannot be possible with the rate of dollar, with the rate of pounds, with the rate of Japanese yen. Oh, no. This man did not know what he's saying. So then the man said, you will see it with your eye, but you will not eat out of it. And when it's verse 6 and 7, 8, the lepers, the people who has leprosy, that have been sent out of package out of the city, they brought the good news. Then when you look at the book of 2 Kings 3, from verse 10 to the end, he said, sir, we did not have water in the land. Even we have been drinking our urine. But he now said, you know what? I'm just trying to tell you what they call austerity.
Okay, sir.
Because how it started and
yes,
how
sir.
it goes.
Yes, sir. Because
so at the end of the day, the man said, go and start digging well. But Elisha said, do you have any prophet here who can prophesy, somebody who can sing? And they started it. He said, sir, we drank our saliva, our urine. So you said we should go and be using little water we have on our body to dig the well again. He said, go and do it. So when they dug the well, they now asked the man of God, do you think it's going to rain overnight? Is it the wide wind that will bring the bucket of water, or that will bring the water sachet? He said, just obey me and do what the Lord said I should tell you. Then at the end of the day, when it was 3 a.m. in the morning, there was a wide wind, and the well was filled to brim. These are people when they were ready. And when you look at the book of Jonah 1, Jonah 2, 3, and 4, when the Lord sent Jonah to Nineveh, he said, I will not go to Nineveh, because automatically before I get in there, you might solve the problem for them. Then why do you want to rubbish me? You know, I said, no. And before he goes into the place, the Lord has settled with the people of Nineveh in chapter 4. Is Nigeria ready to talk to God? Our topic yesterday here in this church, he said, they have not asked me for advice.
Okay, you mean that Nigeria have not asked?
They have not asked the face of the Lord for anything.
For advice?
Yes.
But we have.
They are still living on on their old way of doing things, or their crook way of doing things.
But we have.
How many of the ministers are not ex-arm robber, pen robber, thief, people who are stole from one state to the other, one local government, and these are the people. Then he said in the book of Acts of the Apostles 6, 1 to 5. He said, now that they are looking for credible people who can share the food amongst the widows and then the needy, he said, let's look for people that has good name. Can you tell me, Oshiba, you has good name?
No, sir, but he's a pastor.
Can you tell me, forget about pastor. Forget about pastor.
He's a redeemed pastor.
Forget about pastor, my
okay,
brother.
Sorry, sir.
You may be thinking maybe by tomorrow you may lose your job.
Okay, sir.
and go to a theology school and become a pastor. Anybody can be a pastor. Your father was a pastor for giving you a good advice to go to school, go and study, go and do this, go and do that. And at the end of the day, look at you today, a renounced and proud journalist, because you listen to your father. You know, I told the formation of the world.
Yes, sir.
Ochibajo, Adeboye, Oyedepo, they are not part of it. They will not ask you about them in heaven. They don't even create you to meet them because they are satanic in nature. Because this is how they set him loose. I told you the other time. After God is Jesus Christ. After Jesus Christ. I'm repeating it today again.
Yes, sir.
For you again.
Yes, sir, sorry.
For you to know that Ochibajo is the father of his own children. He's the pastor of his own children.
Okay.
Yeah, what do they call Abraham in the Bible? In the book of Genesis, in Genesis 47 verse 1 to 5. He said, my father and my mother are here. He said, what is the profession of your father? How many people in Nigeria has profession? How many people in Nigeria can use their hand to work? How many people in Nigeria has used their hand to work since 1960 till now? All what they rely on is just the fuel. Is the fuel. Bitumen is there, they didn't touch it. Gold is there in Elisha, they didn't touch it. And for recession, they are only bringing down trees since 1960. Have you ever had any state that plant tree?
No, sir.
No.
No, sir.
And then when you go to the farm there, you will see hunters every day. When you go to Ondo State, when you go to Ibadan, when you go to Akure, when you go to Ijebu-Ode, hunters are not sleeping with their wife again. They are busy pursuing busy animals because of the austerity. And the Lord bailed them out the other day when Ebola surfaced. It makes the animals to have free day. So they were walking everywhere. Because nobody want to eat bush meat, grass cutter, not that time. The Lord used that sickness to safeguard them for a while. So automatically, if the Lord can take care of, he said, look at the bed and the lily. The bed of the air has no taskmaster, has no place where he store any food. But today, have you seen any bed in Nigeria that drop?
Yeah.
That maybe he died of starvation or hunger?
No, sir. No, sir. Not
Okay, have you seen any snake on the high street of Lagos?
No, sir.
That all the snakes, they have trouble in the forest?
No,
it's
sir.
only with human beings that are mentally unbalanced. Because he said in the book of Isaiah 40, from verse 1 to 10, he said, cry. He said, what type of cry will I want to cry? All the whole body is what? Is a what? Is a grass. He said, the grass withered and rise. It was the bosom fresh air that still keep it alive. He said, truly, truly, we are animal.
Jesus Christ.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
So when you look at all the lies Babangida gave to Nigeria for during the time of his ruling.
No, there was SAP, sir.
No, all those ones.
The structural adjustment program.
Yes, it's still austerity.
Okay, sir.
And even those people who are planned, what is the qualification of Babangida today? No, do you know the qualification of Babangida?
He's a soldier, sir.
No, he didn't have any qualification. He has no profession. He's a hunter. A soldier is a hunter. Somebody that lives with rifle. So he's more or less a security guard. He's a hunter. He's everything. But Awolowo was telling us the right thing those days before Buhari came. Said that we should allow those army, rather for them to be even increasing our population, we should allow them to be planting rice, and we should set up a mechanized farming for them. That was 1981 to that was 1975 to 1983. That was the slogan of what of Awolowo, and people were thinking Awolowo was mad. What Buhari was just trying to do now was the blueprint of Awolowo. In 1983, he has won Kaduna, he has won Kano, when they were giving us the reply of the election. But when he was even giving pressure that he wanted to prove, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Then Obasanjo turned the table. You see the same Obasanjo now that is still helping us to let us have an early grave. You know the reason why?
Yes, sir. Why, sir?
Look at what he dropped some days ago. That Nigeria need an able president.
Yes, sir. That was.
Wait.
No, I was going there.
Yeah, because the press don't supposed to interview Obasanjo again.
No, why, sir?
Because he has dementia. He's an old man. He went to the war before.
How do you mean,
The
sir?
noise of the tank has an impact on his brain. And then with the combined with the phone he's carrying every day. So how can you say with what Goodluck did of late? That's about 2 or 3 years ago. Looting the whole vault, then telling us now that they need Igbo presidents.
So don't we need the Igbo president in 2019?
Who is Igbo? Where did Igbo come from?
Peter Obi and Kosa.
Who is?
No,
Rochas Okorosha.
Yeah, all of them.
Rochas Okorosha is more or less a womanizer. He's a liar. And is he Oji Kalu that is Igbo? Is he Zerebe that is Igbo? These are the Igbos. Is that these are the Igbos?
Yes, sir.
It's a lie. Nobody can allow. It's better we go back to our normal United States of Nigeria. Let the Yoruba go. Let the Hausa go their own way. Because the way we are going now, we see split. Obasanjo, there is nothing Buhari can do. They are only just waiting for Buhari to go. Nigeria will split. The Lord has showed me the whole thing, how it will take place. When you get to Argentina, have you ever had any trouble in Argentina before?
No, sir.
That students were arrested and that? No. Every company in every state in Argentina is owned by private people. You know what I'm saying? And when you get to China, get to every street and village in China, you see small scale industry. But when you get to Nigeria, it's churches you will meet. What do they get from church? Do you know church is Saturday and Sunday business?
Jesus Christ. Saturday
and Sunday business.
How do you mean, sir?
Yes, sir. You will use your telephone as a pastor to call me. Are you coming to church on Sunday? No. I still have something to do in my cocoa farm. I will not be able to come this time around until next week. That's all. So when I'm coming from what I harvested from my cocoa farm, I will give to pastor. But now pastors are they are now deliberating on what you can bring. The pastors want to use bulletproof car. They want to use bulletproof jets. They wanted to live in a bulletproof house. So where is Psalm 27 working again? Psalm 127. What's it doing again? Then Psalm 121. What's it doing again? You know what I'm saying? So automatically, why I was trying to let you know, Oshibajo is a normal woman, he's a lawyer. You know a pastor too is a theological lawyer. When somebody said he's a pastor, he's a theological lawyer. So then he has studied law before. So all more good together.
No, but he's supposed to be in charge of the economic thing. I mean, Oshibajo is supposed to be the one to revive the economy. Since Buhari...
How can Oshibajo revive the economy?
No,
which one has he done before?
The vice president, sir.
Are you talking about litigation? You said somebody is a lawyer. He should revive the economy. Is he an economist? The one you get to Falaye, what do you get out from it? The one you get to Falaye and so call it sharp. What did you get from it?
It's hunger, sir.
And in those days, from 73 till now, Vision 7070, Vision 2020, Vision Millennium, Vision everything. Are you not tired of Nigeria?
Really,
do you want Nigeria to kill you like the way they kill Abiola? Do you want Nigeria to kill the way they kill Abu Salam Adisa? So why don't you just bury your head and be doing whatever you want to do? It's whatever your two hands can give to you. Let that console you. So don't bother much about all what you are saying about Nigeria. So leave Otibajo. Even is a wrong candidate. When you look at the prediction 2015, they said the power touches between Jimmy Agbaje and Koro.
Yes, sir.
Then later, Agbaje will emerge victorious.
Yes, sir.
Then it's going to be a titan fight between Ambode and Jimmy Agbaje. But with the help of the federal might and everything, Ambode will win. And everything came to pass. And the law won again that they should not take vice president from Ogun State because of the hanky-panky of Obasanjo. And because of the bad thing that has happened in Ogun State before. How many times the Ogun State are going to fool us? Look at the issue of Bakassi. Through Bolaji Ajibola and the saga of Gowon. Gowon has already signed out Bakassi ever since. Before Bolaji get to the place. We've lost Bakassi. You know Nigerian land started from Aflao?
In Ghana?
We share border with Ghana. Yes! Okay. So how we come about Kutonu and the rest is due to because we behave like a pregnant woman all the time. We are not serious. Nigeria has not been serious with anything in life before. So my brother, don't bother your head about Oshibajo. He cannot head any economic thing. Does he study economics? Does he study accounting? So why are we trying to give a carpenter a mortuary when they said they wanted to set up a mortuary? Then you now give it to a driver to go and bring quotation.
Mortuary business.
That's what you are giving to Oshibajo. And your car is 40. You call man who can fix fan, electronics who can feel the fan. Say, electronics, the man who fix my fan. Go and call him to come and check my radiator. Is it work together?
No, sir. No, sir.
We do sure until we learn to put the square peg in a square hole. Then we know that we are moving. And we must know what makes us great before is agriculture.
Yes.
Before the advent of this world, of this petrol. And when you look at it, don't be surprised. Donald Trump will tell you that nobody should bring petrol into America again. The one they have in reserve is what is going to sell within the 4 years. For nobody to borrow or to do anything. You know, I told you before that you should leave Donald Trump matter in the hand of God.
Good.
He knows what to do. And you know God knows how to deal with it. Yes, at times they normally use it for what? For ritual. When all these people, the KBS in those days, they will be telling you about Waja in order to buy more days for themselves. You know what I'm saying? But if you are wishing Buhari die, can Buhari cover my own casket in heaven?
No, sir.
All the Nigerian making noise, those are the people who did not like Buhari and his policy. You know what I'm saying? Buhari is not dead. Even he's not in the hospital. You know when you call me on phone, I say anything like that.
Yes, sir.
I told you that I don't mind them.
Yes, sir.
But whatever they wish him will happen to the member of their family. Because I don't wish him dead. Bible said, love your neighbor as yourself. Why are they wishing him dead? And those people that are wishing him dead, can they get anything good from him again? No. Are they the one that voted for him? No. They didn't even vote. And if because they want good luck, Jonathan to come back again and start using his wife to siphon Nigerian money and go and call Shoki and the rest of people to come and campaign. You know, when you listen to the campaign of good luck Jonathan, go and play it back and check. You will know that he's immoral. He did not know it's left and right. He only used the PDP clothes and we were just parading the stress. This was even I didn't stay longer than that time. He would have made the chairman of OBC, a commissioner in laws, to let you know anybody who can talk, you can go. It's just like somebody who said, Madam traveled. Can the housemaid cover up for Madam?
No, sir.
No, some people do that in the house. Yeah, so they will allow to use condom and
night shift, sir. Okay.
So that's a problem in Nigeria. If you think what they get out of it, there's any change. What is that papi you do in the Senate? What is the way man do in the Senate? Somebody who has doctored on the Senate law. And what is this man doing there for the past what's he doing? And when you look at this position, he said, what is Obasanjo, Abu Salam, and all this person doing on the history of Lagos? These people are supposed to have been in Kuje prison. Yes. And we now know that the change has come. But for them to given this popular advice, that's little I can do. Don't wait for coming to Buhari, go to your father's, and use your father's land. Start tilling the land and get some people out of it. Abraham left his father's house. In Genesis 12, verse 1-5. Then Abraham, don't waste your time here. You are 75 years old. You have nothing. Then let me take you out of this place to the place where I what I'm predestined for you. Then in chapter 13, the Sarah was so rich and rich in cattle. So we should go and use our land. You remember this man said it about 25 years ago. He said, don't go sack them local. All the farmers even they have taken the city. They will plant for us again. But he will never knew he's a prophet. How many farmers do you see have in your village? None. Everybody wants to do Yahoo in Lagos. Put laptop on their lap. And be Google the best designer shoe from China. And look at Nigerian ideology now. They said they should be using Nigerian product.
Yes, sir.
Okay, how many product of Nigerian Yoshua do you have in his house?
Jesus Christ.
How many local design did Doji Kalu has in his house? How many local design did the Tinubu has and Fashola has in his house? And when you know that we are sick of upstairs, you will see how hot Nigerian weather was. You will see Nigerian put it on the high street of Lagos. You must know that we are thoroughly mentally unbalanced. So we are sick. Even the president that's ruling us too is sick. And all the commissioners too are sick. All the senators are sick. So you know, I advise you that we should keep the Senate and forgo the House of Assembly. Because all the budget they made, they are the one going to use everything as salary. Do you know how much the president is going to use to eat in Aso Rock? Do you know how much Oshibajo is going to use in his own domestic runnings? Do you know how much are they going to pay the Senate? And the Senate wanted to go and borrow money. Maybe Buhari is running away from not to bail them out in January and February so that all states can crumble and we can have state of emergency. You know it happened 2 times during Obama that they run the country, the American to what? To be hot. And that's what we're expecting before March.
In Nigeria?
Yes, sir. Some people knew they are bad. Look at all the information they were just releasing now. Wike went to China promoting our education, promoting everything, having it at the back of his mind that he wanted to come and govern Rivers. Okay, no problem. Then at the end of the day, during his time, they wrote JAMB. When those children are putting their name, result will be coming. That's the Wike's regime. Do you know how much Wike is going to steal for the anniversary they wanted to do this year in Rivers? Because I think Rivers is going to be 50 or
51.
Yeah, huh?
51.
Yes, no, it's going to be 50. So, it also anniversary. They've added all those things into what? Into their budget. Where is the rest going? When you are a commissioner, you stole 2 ambulances. Now you are now the chief executive of the state. You can steal another man's wife. You are very free. But the man who can take care, when you look at Ecclesiastes 5, 6, and 10, he said, when you see the poor and the rich fighting, he said, don't intervene. The maker of the two of them is up there watching. And you know how to perpetrate and send their punishment to them. Either by mail or by dream or by sleep or by fictitious woman. But he will surely give the judgment. If we did not go back to God in America, in Nigeria, we are still trying what cannot possible. Because that was the topic I told you we had here yesterday.
Yes, sir.
The Lord asked me to preach to these people that they have not even what? They have not even asked me for advice. You know, when they ran out of wine in John 2,
yes, sir,
the mother of Jesus Christ ran to the mother and to the son. He said, just stay by him. Whatever he pronounced, then follow.
That they should not disturb him.
They should not disturb him. And at last he said, okay, go and gather this.
And there was wine.
And when you look at the book of Exodus 20:10, he said, these are the laws you will follow. But people did not want, look at what he said in Psalm 23. He said, I will surely prepare a table before you in the presence of your enemy. But Nigeria are not waiting for that adage again. They were busy preparing a table for themselves. That their immediate generation and generation to come. But they have forgotten that part of this their forthcoming generation can be an imbecile. You know, you can use money to buy everything in this world. There are things you cannot buy.
Okay, sir.
You can have a good bed. That doesn't guarantee that you're going to have a good sleep.
Jesus Christ.
You know, Nigerians, America, Donald Trump should know. There are 5 things you cannot settle. You cannot settle annoyance. You cannot settle hunger. You cannot settle the sickness that will kill you. And you cannot know the type of sickness that will kill you and how the day to come. And you can never know where you to sleep. When you enter the bed, you will never know when to sleep. That I slept 1 hour ago. No. I know women, I know any pregnant woman can know the very time you drop the baby on the labor room. So automatically, we should reference God. So the only thing is that I'm begging everybody not to allow the Almighty God to take the Holy Spirit away from him.
From who?
From us.
Okay, sir.
Because Nigeria is moving towards that now. If a young undergraduate is being sold in Osun State for 10,000 naira, so automatically, that means human being is is cheaper than goods. Any big goat now should be good for 20,000. But for a herbalist who said he want a lady, a virgin, so they look for one. Then when you go to Sango, when you go to Abule, Gbagbo, everywhere, there are a lot of places where they kill. We are only mentioning the one of Boko Haram over there. But here they do ritual virtually every day. People got missing virtually every day. Kidnappers are just at rampage. Because we should beg God that he should not take his Holy Spirit away from us.
Amen.
Because if he should take it away, then we are doomed.
So
Donald Trump is the best president for America for now.
Okay.
And they should allow him to perform his right. For in that department.
The Minister of Sport?
Yes. They gather receipts last year, and then the first year of Buhari, that's what they did. They all put the Muslim there and everything, they are just sharing money. Even they should allow the FIFA to scrutinize them. You will see there's going to be a canker worm. A lot of things they will discover there. And it's just like all this immigration saying they are helping Buhari to arrest the Turkey people, this and that. How many people have they arrested in Kano? How many people have they arrested in Mina? But there are border posts in all those areas too. But it's only the one in Nigeria. And that's why I'm still warning the king of Nigeria, all the kings in Yoruba land, including the Oni of Ife and all these people. the Lord will punish all of them.
How do you
if
mean,
they
sir?
refuse. Even the Oba of Ijebode, even the Obasanjo, all of them. Because they are going to ask the blood of the innocent Yorubas that died in the north. You see, all the soldiers that we've lost in that place, virtually 99% of them are Yoruba.
In the east?
Yes, in front of this Boko Haram. Who sponsor and spearheaded Boko Haram is Babangida, is Sheriff. And half of the people in the Senate are Boko Haram members. Because they are the one who brought all this talk in overboard to come and help the re-election. Do you remember the second antidote? The second thing that leads to this Boko Haram is the level of education in the north is very, very low. How many people pass through who read in the north? Nobody. They just do academia all the time. And now the reckoning has come. In just like the book of Genesis 42, verse 18 to 21. He said, "Didn't I told you not to seek against the land?" He said, "Here comes the reckoning of his blood." Look, that man was even asking for the boy that you sold, not knowing that they are before Joseph himself. So automatically, the senators, the House of Assembly members, they are just there for themselves. They are just there for their family. They are not there for Nigeria. We should go back to the drawing board. The amalgamation said, if our marriage will not bring any good, useful fruit, then we should break.
After 100 years?
Yes! Since that 100 years, we have already broken. So we are not expecting Igbo presidency, we are not expecting Yoruba presidency or Hausa presidency. They should call a round table meeting so that everybody should go. Let us go and try another 100 years under United States of Nigeria. So that's all. Let the people from the West go and plant their rubber. And plant their what? You know, palm kernel started from the east. The palm kernel we are enjoying today, the red oil we are enjoying today, is from Onitsha. It was after the war or laying sage that make it to go to Warri. So automatically. And look at the palm kernel we sent to Malaysia. The biggest seed, the best seed now have been exported from Malaysia. Yes, sir. Who is sick in this country? Who is our advisor? Do we need to go to the house of our advisor and kill them? Or what do you expect us to do?
National Assembly.
What are they doing? They're not doing anything than to pad to do padding to what to the budget. And this is what they have been doing. And look at what they exposed some days ago, that they don't even have constituency office.
Can you imagine?
They were using their toilet for constituency office.
My God.
So it's when they are in their toilet that they think about Nigeria. Okay, let's go and collect constituency and go and buy insecticide, raid, and the gum that they're using to kill a rat. These are the type of senators we have in Nigeria. And they will go and make love to their last born mate. Then they will meet them in Sheraton Agura Hotel. So they will go and carry copper. 5 copper will sleep on the bed with them, be rubbing their chest. It's in this book that you should drop all the ministers.
Okay, sir.
I can't repeat this again. Okay. It's in the book.
Okay, sir.
Most of the ministry, they didn't give them allocation for the past 2 years. They were just there, warming the bench. So automatically, even though they didn't drop them, why don't they drop themselves and go home? So that is it. He should change all the ministerial act then and put more power into what? Into justice.